give a fuck. You're tripping with JJ.
Wow!
Fuck you, asshole.
Tell your bitch I said hi, nigga. He has a nice fucking car.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful house. Big ass pool. He promises you, hey, we going to motherfucking Paris next week. Next week, we booked the ticket. All reservations ready to go in this beautiful 5-star hotel. I mean, you could open your eyes in the morning, there's the sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're all excited and passionate about, ooh, girl, we going on fucking vacation. Fuck y'all, type of shit. And 2 days before you were about to go on that vacation, he just woke up in the middle of the night, slapped the shit out of you, and said, shut the fuck up. Bitch, I own you. Mm-hmm. The fucking reason we going on this motherfucking vacation, so you could motherfucking understand I'm the king around here. I pay for everything. You ain't shit without me. I'm responsible for this vacation. How the fuck you gonna handle that? Remember, you've been looking forward to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I definitely think when you're in that situation, it would be a lot. It would be a question in your brain, obviously. But obviously, you would leave. I would leave. Now. Yeah. It definitely makes things more complicated in the moment. Yes.
Do you think you would have the courage?
Yeah.
To walk away?
Yeah.
Even though he has what you desire, money.
Yeah, because money's not the thing I truly desire. It's safety. And he doesn't, that's not it.
There you go. He can't make you feel safe.
Yeah.
He's not respecting you, and he's treating you like a fucking dog.
Yeah.
That's a good recipe to fucking get the fuck out. Good point. Now, what advice would you give these people who's currently in domestic situations right now, domestic violence situation right now?
You're confused, and there's a reason. He's making you confused. When you leave the situation, you will no longer be confused.
What if they say, I'm not confused, I love him, I know him?
After he hits you, how do you feel?
I forgive him.
Why?
Because I know he was sorry.
If he was sorry, why does he keep doing it?
Because people make mistakes. And I know he's not going to do it again.
So you deserve to be hit because he doesn't know how to control himself?
It's not his fault.
Okay.
It's my fault. I should have kept my mouth shut.
What do you say to people that are not willing to hear what you have to say? She's not ready.
Oh, she's ready. She just don't know it. You don't stop talking. You keep fucking forward. Don't give up. Mm-hmm. Whatever you do, don't give up. Don't stop. Mm-hmm. It'll hit there one day, one morning, one night, one afternoon. But you got to keep it up. Mm-hmm. There's people out there right now. It's just like the character I just pretended to be. Mm-hmm. Just like that.
Yeah.
Those are the hardest one to reach because they see no wrong in their partner's behavior. They see no wrong.
Yeah. See, I can't relate to that because I definitely saw a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but you would ignore it for the benefits.
Yeah. I think if someone told me this is not normal, I would have left. I think I did not know. No one told me that was not.
That simple.
Yeah. I think if there was a good influence in my life that was like, hey, like that's not good. That's not. Here's what a healthy relationship looks like. This is possible. That would have changed everything. All I needed was to see it. I didn't know it existed.
This goes back to the church thing. You went to church. You had to see the pastor with a wife.
When I looked at couples, I saw them as my parents. I didn't see them as healthy individuals. I saw them as, oh, that's probably the dynamic they have in their house too.
So you was so fucked up. I'm not being funny, but I mean, that's the reality.
Yeah.
You was fucked up. If
Yeah.
I take a bottle of this Ciroc, this whole thing, I'm fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
When I say you was fucked up by abuse. You was fucked up by traumatic experiences. You was fucked up by neglect. You was fucked up by the psychological events that took place in your house, which deficient your experience and your ability to reap the benefit of a good mom, a good dad. You didn't have it because it was fucked up.
Yeah.
That makes you fucked up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But not to the point where you can't recover.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Right?
agree. Mm-hmm.
So at this point in your life, you want to do what with the lessons you learn?
Help other people learn them.
How?
By talking about it, by doing YouTube and allowing as many people that want to click on my video to click on it and hear what I have to say.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Way to reach the community and talk to people, whether they're listening or not,
Yeah.
right? Just because you're not listening doesn't mean they can't hear you. They can hear you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So you keep doing your thing, keep pushing that shit the fuck out there,
Yeah.
okay? Now, do you see yourself in a healthy, monogamous relationship minus domestic violence?
Yeah.
You wouldn't feel like, I need a little bit of abuse to feel normal around this motherfucker. This shit is too good for me. I ain't used to this shit.
I think that's a feeling that I will definitely deal with. I think I will be bored.
You'll be struggling with that.
Yes. I think I'll be bored and I'll be like I will feel unsafe because there is safety now because I'm so used to feeling unsafe. Yeah. But I have the capability to be aware of that now.
Then how the fuck are you going to adjust to that new world?
Honestly, by holding on to the people that are good and talking to the people that are good in my life, like friendships and stuff, and explaining how I feel so that they can give me the feedback and reassurance that, like, you know?
What if that's not good enough?
I don't know. Myself. I don't know. I feel like even if I didn't have anything, I have already lived the pain, so there's no way I would go back to that.
You see how you hesitated?
What?
See how you there's no way I would go back to that. You see how you did that?
Yeah.
You was considering.
Yeah, and that's a huge part of the reason why I'm not dating. I don't trust myself to date right now. I need time.
To heal.
Yeah.
How much time?
I don't know.
And I'm saying how much time. I'm not saying there's a time limit or there's a
Yeah.
restraint. I'm asking you so you can speak. If you said 10 years, it's 10 years. If you said 20 years, it's 20 years.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that I'm supportive of what.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you would not feel normal in a normal relationship.
Yeah.
You would be questioning that motherfucker like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with them or what's wrong with me?
Yeah. And I definitely notice, like, it happens in, like, friendships, too. Like, I'll have, like, a really good night with a friend, and then I'll get home, and I'm like, oh, my God, do they even like me? Like, everything comes back. And it's, like, it goes back to how I dealt with relationships back then. I used to pull away, and, like, leave. But now I will, like, address it. And I tell people, like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I know it has nothing to do with you, but I just want you to know this is how I'm feeling, And I think that helps the other person understand you too. Because if you're going to have, like, a friendship with someone, and you have to be able to be open with them and tell them, like, hey, these are things that I deal with, and if you do certain things, I'm going to feel like this, Communication is so important.
What if they don't respect you?
Then that's not the friend. Be alone.
You can't have friends that don't respect you as friends.
No.
It happens every day. If you go out with a batch of friends and they offer you alcohol and they do not have a designated driver for you, is that a friend?
Offered? Is that their responsibility, though?
The fuck? Yes, it is.
I think
Friendship comes with responsibility.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm new to friendship, so this is learning.
Friendship. I don't mean this watered down.
Yeah.
I mean real friendship. You go in my motherfucking refrigerator. You use my motherfucking toilet. You use my shower at any given time. Friends.
Yeah.
You could sleep over whenever. Friends. That type of shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
You go to a motherfucking club with them and they do not present you with a fucking designated driver and they give you all the alcohol you cannot handle.
Yeah, they don't have your best interests.
Is that a friend or no?
No.
And what do you call the guy that takes you out, buy you whatever you want, takes you any place you could dream of, but does not provide the value of love, the value of appreciation, the value to protect yourself, make sure your safety is there. But yet, all because you're attached to one thing called abnormal life. Abuse is abnormal, but to you is normal. But you would accept him because he treats you with all the perks in the world, all the benefits in the world. You're reaping that just because you're with him, right? But he compromised your safety. He compromised your respect. He compromised your dignity, okay? How would you respond to that environment if you happen to end up in it?
You're saying if the next relationship I got in ended up being basically what I was in, but he just had money instead.
He has everything you want.
Everything.
Everything.
Possessions.
Everything.
But not
respect for you.
Okay. I have a hard time, like, how would I get in that situation again? You know?
You fell in love. Easy. You fell in fucking love and you can't get up.
You have to have common sense.
It's not kicking in when you're in love. It's just fucking dumb. Common sense go wandering. AWOL. Gone.
Then I don't know.
Well, there you go again. Back to square one of accepting domestic violence.
I just wouldn't be in that situation. I don't know. You just don't put yourself in those situations.
It's easier said than done.
But once you've learned, you don't, because you catch the vibes. You know how people are, you know, because you're used to it. I'm right now in my life going after people that make me feel uncomfortable because that is good, you know, because it.
What the fuck?
Because. You know what's comfortable for me? People to be fucking mean to me. So I'm chasing people that make me feel uncomfortable because I know that is my reaction to love.
You got to break this down. Now, that just pertains to how they treat you in one aspect of the relationship, or that abuse has to come in the bedroom, on the street, in the house, public.
Anything. Right?
Don't discriminate, huh?
Anything's abuse. If it's happening, it's happening.
Okay. If you had to change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Immediately, I think nothing.
That's the best fucking answer you could ever fucking tell me.
Yeah.
That is so fucking full of self-esteem, confident, self-love, self-determination. All of that good shit is in that basket. I'm so fucking proud of you for saying that.
Thank you. That's how I feel now. Yeah.
Nah, for real, like for real.
Yeah.
For real, like for real.
I couldn't think of anything.
Man, you don't have it.
I know, that's a good thing. I know.
Perfect.
I know, I like that. That's why I was saying that.
You did a 360 and landed on your feet.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything. I tried.
That was beautiful. That was so fucking beautiful. That was fucking absolutely beautiful. You should be very fucking proud of yourself for saying that. Forever. Like, you watch this motherfucking show when you feel down, and you play this shit over and over the fuck over again. That was beautiful. Nothing. I wouldn't change a fucking thing about myself, despite the fact I've been a victim of domestic violence by the hands of my father, by my mother, neglect and manipulation, by my boyfriend and all these stupid other motherfuckers who casted me out because the way I look, because the way I'm fucking talking or walking or acting. They all fucking outcast me. But I would not change a fucking thing about me. You gotta be fucking proud.
It's taken a lot to get there.
Fuck yeah.
A lot.
Fuck yeah. A fucking lot, of course.
Yeah.
But that road is not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But you're a prime example. If you can do it, others can too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
You could have given up.
Mm-hmm. I was weak as fuck. So if you're weak as fuck right now, you can not be.
There you go. They got you as a role model,
yeah.
as a fucking hero. Right? A hero doesn't have to be someone with a lot of money or vanity or excuse me, expensive things. Or a hero to me is somebody who has the courage to help others, help themselves, okay, and encourage others to do better. That's a fucking hero.
Yeah.
You are a fucking hero. In my motherfucking book, you're a motherfucking hero. I'm serious.
No, and I think it's incredible that, like, the way you talk about your kids. Like, I love that. That's incredible.
Hey, those are my little biscuits. Absolutely, absolutely. Family come first, after God. I strongly believe that. You know what I mean? But thank you for that recognition.
Yeah.
I do love my babies. I strongly do. And my wife, too. She's my little biscuit. Okay, now, you're moving on with your life. How are you going to overcome these daily urge to relapse into a domestic violence situation? How you going to resist that?
Honestly, at this point, it's not really much of resisting it. It's much of like, I can look back and see how hurt I was and empathize with myself that that's the kind of person I picked in the past, but I'm just different. Like, I don't even have those like thoughts anymore. I'm way more protective of myself now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. That's beautiful. That is fucking beautiful. Now, any man, and I mean any fucking man, that put their hands on a woman, kids, or otherwise, you're a bitch.
Retweet.
A big bitch. The biggest bitch the fucking world could produce. That's you. They're vulnerable. They're feminine. You're masculine. Okay? You're a fucking coward. There's nothing worse in this world than being a fucking coward. Okay? You're hiding from reality. You're hiding from the truth. And you take it out on the weakest people in our society. That's the term comes in. That's where the term comes in. You're a bitch. That's what I mean when I say that. You're weak, you're a coward, and you prey on the vulnerable and the weak in our society. You know you can be the women. We know that. Look, my advice to you when a female slap you, run. Run. What would you do? Somebody stick a gun in your face. What would you do? You gonna hit him? Never put your hand on a female. I mean, she bears your child. For 9-10 months. People say pregnancy is 9 months. That's a fucking lie. It's like 10 months.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
That baby don't want to come out of there. They stuck in there like, I'm fucking comfortable. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't got to pay rent. I got to provide no food, no utility bill.
It's warm in here.
It's warm in this bitch. I'm back flipping in this shit, nigga. Getting out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, men that put their hands on women, I have no respect for them. None. Abso-fucking-lutely none. Okay? The reason being is you're taking advantage. Okay? Go put your hands on another man. See what happened. He beat the shit out of you. That makes you a coward because you don't want to do that. You rather pick somebody who you know you can beat. That makes you a bitch. Okay? But Michaela, you're super courageous to even talk about this shit.
Yeah.
You're super strong for even considering this topic. It's not an easy topic by no means. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions. But that proves you have what it takes to stand up. Okay? And fucking face it.
Yeah. Right?
How do you feel about yourself?
I'm really proud of myself. Yeah.
What changes you gonna look forward to? What some of the things you have in mind?
Like for my life, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to keep growing my business and growing my YouTube. And I'm excited.
Tell them what the channel is.
It's just my name, Michaela Renee. I make like lifestyle, sometimes like really deep videos, but a lot of lifestyle videos. But yeah, growing that, creating good relationships, which I've been doing recently and is incredible. Yeah, I don't know, just good things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm encouraging you to continue to do good things that makes you feel good. Mm-hmm. Surround yourself with good people that has your best interests. It's a process. Yeah. It's not going to happen overnight, but when the opportunity presents itself, you take advantage. You know, you meet nice people, you network, and you grow to the next level. You push yourself to the next level. And if them motherfuckers ain't pushing, they pulling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Pulling you down while you're trying to be successful on YouTube or whatever it is you do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I encourage you to do that. Now, a lot of people is watching and they're saying, I'm not as strong as you. I don't have that courage. I don't have hope. I'm hopeless. What would you say to these people who feeling hopeless and failing to have that courage?
I didn't have hope either. I didn't have courage either.
Where did you find it?
I was sick and tired. You just get to a point where the pain of being there is less than the pain of going somewhere else.
Wow. That's beautiful. What do you have to say to the women that says, I can't leave him because he provides for me. I have nowhere to go. I have no friends. I have no family. All I know is him. I moved to a new location, and all I know is him. I have no fucking way to go. I got to put up with this shit. What would you say to her?
You feel stuck because that's all you can see. But when you remove yourself from the situation, more options arise, and you don't feel stuck anymore. All you have to do is take that first leap, and you're not going to want to leave. You're not going to want to, but you're going to have to take a leap to leave him. And whether that means you end up in a shelter, whether that means you end up somewhere that isn't comfortable right away, it's a lot better than being with someone that is abusing you because you're not safe there anyways. And yeah, I think that temporary pain for going after what you actually want in life, which is a healthy relationship, just know that it is possible, but it is going to take like a little bit of suffering and a little bit of like being uncomfortable to get there. You're not going to want to like do things. You're not going to want to live in a worse apartment. You're not going to want to have your car repossessed. You're not going to want these things to happen, but that is better than being with someone who is taking away your health and your safety, because if you don't have that, you don't have anything.
They would say, Michaela, Renee, that's a lot easier said than done, sweetheart. I've tried over and over, and I've failed to leave this man over and over. And it's not just the money about him. It's not just the way he provide. But I feel that the abuse I'm receiving from him, I feel helpless without it. I feel helpless without his abuse. What would you say to this person? How would you tell her to get out?
You have to decide that you are worth more than feeling helpless. It's a decision. And I know it's not simple when you are in that place, but it's a decision to not be helpless. And if you keep telling yourself you're helpless, you're going to stay helpless until you take that first thing. And if you're continuously having conversations with people telling you to leave, and that's your answer, that's all that is ever going to happen until you do something differently. Of course, you're being proven right over and over and over because you keep going back. But if you don't go back, things will change. You just have to hold yourself accountable. And your only mission in life has to be, I will never go back to this person ever again.
Set the goal, realistic goals. Be strong. Don't look back. Do not look back.
Decide, I am literally going to be single because I cannot pick someone. You have to take that responsibility.
Don't look back at the bills he paid for you. Don't look back at the clothes he bought you. Don't look back at the lifestyle he's providing for you. Don't look back at the tolerance that you tolerated because of self-esteem issue. Don't fucking look back. When you make that decision, your objective is forward and forward only. Only is the operative word here. Only. Okay? You can do it. You do have what it takes. You can do this. You will do this. I know you can. Now, Michaela, they would look at it, at the situation and say, I leave. I always come back. I don't know why I come back, but he makes me feel at home when I come back. I know this could be the end of me. I know he can take my life. I know this is not healthy for me. I don't feel like myself unless I'm with him. What would you say to that person?
I would explain to them that the reason you feel at home with him is because this is what you're used to. And that's okay. And it's not your fault. And it's okay, but it is your responsibility to choose something different and to acknowledge what I just said, to acknowledge that it is only your responsibility to leave, you know? No one else can make you do anything. And if you're stuck, you're causing yourself to be stuck. And you're finding a reason to stay there. So find what that reason is to stay there and ask yourself, why is that the reason? You know, what in me is stopping me from saying, hey, this is not what I deserve. I deserve a lot better. What's stopping you from doing that? What's holding you back?
Right. So now, Men use a lot of different tactics to control women, to isolate women, to manipulate women, and to hold that control, that power over them as a threat. You can't leave me. I got the fucking apartment. You can't leave me. I pay the bills. You can't leave me. I'm working, you're not. You need my fucking money to survive. You can't pay bills. Who are you? When last have you worked? They beat you down with words. And then when you decide to stand up for yourself and say, I don't fucking need you. I'm here, but I don't need you. And here he comes. And he said, well, if you so fucking need me, then fucking leave. If you don't fucking need me, fucking leave. Leave right now. And she buckles. He calls her bluff. She buckles because she knows she has nowhere to go. She has no financial ends, no family, no friends. But she's mustering up the courage to say, I don't need you. Is that a step? Is that the right approach?
It's a step. It's a step. And that might happen 18 more times and you'll leave. Because I've said that. I've been like, fuck you. I don't fucking want you anymore. Who am I sleeping next to?
Right.
You know?
Right.
But eventually.
It takes time.
Yeah.
It's a process. And it's not going to happen overnight. You understand that? But you have to work on it. Excuse me. You have to work on it. Call the hotline. You want to remain anonymous? That's an option for you. You can remain anonymous. But keeping it within yourself is not going to help you. It's going to hurt you. It's very important that you let this out as soon as you can. Okay? Now, the people that has no family, right, no friends, okay, and they really need the help. They really want the help, okay, but there's nobody to reach out to. They don't go to church, okay. They're stuck. They're absolutely stuck. But they want the help. It's a difference. What would you say to that?
I would say that there's always a way to find help, to keep asking. I don't know. There's never, if there's so many no's, there's eventually going to be a yes, and you'll find someone that is like, that situation is not okay. You know, there will be someone in your life that you will come across that will be like, that's not it, you know, and you just have to listen to that person.
What do you call the men that like to control women with their finance, with their assets, with lies and manipulation? What do you call those men?
Evil.
What else?
Manipulative. I don't know. Yeah. The word you were saying, monster. Yeah.
Right. For you men out there that use your assets, your house, your car, your money, finances, as a barrier to restrain her from her entitled freedom, from her basic fundamentals in life, happiness, friends, family. She's entitled to that. For you that use your assets to overpower and take control and isolate them, I hope you understand. I hope you know, okay, that deep down, you're scared. You're a scared little bitch that likes to take advantage of people who feel vulnerable and helpless. deep down you're scared. You wouldn't do that to somebody who's strong. You wouldn't try it. So you prey on the weak. That makes you scared. Okay? So ladies, find help, seek help anywhere you can. There is help, always help. There's never not help. You just got to seek and you will find. You will find. Okay? Do what it is, whatever it is, and keep these kids away from these abusers. They should not have to pay the price for your choice. They did not ask to be there, okay? Mm-hmm. Keep these kids away. Protect the kids. Please protect these kids, okay? They don't deserve it. Now, you want to live a happy life with how many kids?
Honestly, I want like 4, I think.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot.
I know.
I got 4. And I can tell you. Whew.
It just seems like so much fun, though.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. All right. It's fun. All right. It's a lot of fun. But I'm not knocking it. You know, if you can rock with that, more power to you. Just it's a big responsibility. And good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. You'll need that luck. Definitely. You'll need every drop of that luck. Okay. Now, what is your final word? We're getting ready to close this shit down. We had a great conversation. I hope you guys benefited and learned something. I hope you did, because I did. Okay. What is your final word?
I don't know. I appreciate everyone that's watching for listening to my story. That means a lot. And thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
Hearing a man say the things that you said is so healing. But yeah, for everyone watching, if you're watching from my channel, I love you. If you're in a domestic violence situation, just know that eventually there will be an opportunity to get out, and just take it.
Absolutely. I'm going to go on that from Michaela, those encouraging words. I hope they hit your mind, body, soul, and make a change in your heart forever. Okay? Thank you for watching. You are on Tripping with JJ motherfucking podcast. Like, share, subscribe. We out this bitch.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't give a fuck. You're tripping with JJ.
Wow!
Fuck you, asshole.
Tell your bitch I said hi, nigga.